all taking so much damage. Dirk comes alive. He's got towards Matt. Got a prime angle.
Look at Boston, man.
Out with two, but his team have fallen apart. But Leo is still fighting.
Look at Leo, man.
A counter flash finally comes through, but it's too little.
Insane player.
He's just going to spam his utility.
Insane player, he got this.
Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT EMEA Stage 1. Between the old kings of EMEA looking for redemption, FNATIC, versus the Spanish organization with international players, GIANTX. This matchup, my friends, will be insane.
His attack side, moving towards the ACE side, already caught Purple. Player who's a little bit more quiet, but we expect to warm up on that stage. And although he's been dropped, it's for a trade. GX still have the advantage to work with. It's only if they haven't accounted for Leo sneaking his way in the corner. And it looks like they haven't, but the shots are missed. Already trades back Boaster off to a decent start here. Opportunity for him to get off to a good start, as it looks like a lot of Fnatic are going to be moving towards him. The gate crash put out towards the backside of A, so Purpo has an escape route, but he's looking to take a fight first, and he'll find it for free.
Yeah, the corner not checked. I'm a little bit surprised that there's no clear on that whatsoever. Especially in a bonus round, this puts them off to a great start, already having that man advantage. Fnatic just running through the utility, and that man advantage quickly diminishes. Trades back
Okay, trade it too? Man.
Not spotted either.
What's
Puts this
going
back
on
into
here,
a
man?
2v3 scenario. Spike still yet to be planted, and the rest of GX has been able to group up.
And Chronicle's all out of flashes too, so no aggressive plays. It's going to be GX that
Oh
go
my
flying
god,
through
they're playing
and find
good,
all the
man.
kills.
3
Only the
to
one for
0.
going over, but all the while, yes, that was the plan. Straight in with the monkey and straight down again. Redgar's not letting them away with that, and after a swift early punish, he's holding on to control with backup.
Okay, that's nice, Alpha. That's nice, Alpha.
You got to be careful of this guy.
Yeah,
You've always
it's
gotta
kind
be
of good,
careful.
man.
In the map victories we saw at kickoff, I think one of them, it was him getting like 25 kills and just hard carrying on Ascent. He definitely still has the ability as one of the most talented.
Maybe the best player in Fnatic right now?
Definitely within EMEA, but in last year it was the Wild. For now though, you get back into the sweaty setups of Fnatic. That was always the terrifying prospect when it came to the map of Binders. They had post plants for days. You didn't want to allow them to plant, otherwise the round was basically over, and it is.
It is over, man. It's an Alpha round, dude.
So Redgar knows as a player here.
His duo on the flank is gonna be huge,
They're
man.
not expecting Fnatic to play on site. They thought this was again going to be a post-plant play, that they'd be far back, sitting in main. Instead, the fight was taken on the site. That bought so much more time. And Redgar
knows,
even
man. He
now
knows.
has not seen Boaster cross back. He has to be worried. Has he gone around?
Oh
the
my
back?
god,
There's the
Boozer, that
answer to
was
his question.
insane, dude.
Purpo, he's now stuck in the mud, but he's made it back to elbow.
Yeah, it's sort of the gamble of players versus the gamble of this one rifle, and hey, the rifle started
Oh my
off strong.
god.
A couple of high impact kills, but you have to bear in mind the weaponry isn't there for the rest. It may not
Oh,
matter,
this
though.
is a
2
thrifty,
quick
man.
kills with the
This is a
pistols.
thrifty.
And now Leo.
Leo
0 kills
1v3.
so far.
Got the spike, got trash,
But there's few others you'd want in a clutch.
and they got 3 rifles, man.
This is going to
Holy
give him an
shit.
opportunity to take a little bit more space, and as well, the Thrash in the back pocket. He retrieved it, so it's back online
Oh,
and
look at
ready
this
to go for
position.
this fight.
Interesting.
Some dream reality where he catches all 3 of them with it, but instead it's going to be the rifle that has to take these fights, and he doesn't even win the first. Hoodie is
Maybe
too
that's not
quick
good position,
on
man.
the trigger. 8 HP left. GX, it's a decoy on Yoru you see flying through to bat, but there is a player there. Redgar's being spotted and accounted for, and those Seekers only going to lock in
Boaster
more
has
information
the
for this
up the
attack
strike.
side squad. They know there's a lot of players here, but the decision hasn't been made yet to go back. Durka falls. The numbers of Fnatic thin out further. Ults were used and found absolutely
Okay, Hoodie
nothing.
on the
Still
flank,
an orbital
man.
strike to work with, and the tap to bait them in further.
Oh my.
They're waiting for the flank to come through on Boaster, who's also set up with a double post-plan setup.
Yeah.
Molly and orbital strike, but the orbital strike used aggressively to push them forward to allow Alpha to swing
Okay,
on in.
that's
and
nice.
he's found a kill for free.
That's the thing.
Oh my
Dimitri
god.
from Fnatic, well,
Holy
Leo may have got off
shit.
to a quiet start, but we all know that doesn't
How
last
did he
for
got
long.
that kill,
A
man?
quick snap back,
Only
a
card
swing
left to
around, we'll be able to clear
1v4.
out one more player, and this leaves Carb alone.
GX still has money, man, so they will
Said
be able to buy
we've
next
heard in the
round.
past that this man was on the Fnatic shortlist when building that super team. We know how good he could be. He can't
Very
give
good
him
trade,
anything.
man. 4 to 4.
35 seconds left. Fnatic, though, in a solid position to get into that after plant. I think the only
Lewis gonna get
major
the
danger
trash.
is if We're going to see Fatinho and
If he
Purple
plants.
potentially swing this together. He's going to have to swing out, and actually
Nice,
that's going to
Fatinho.
help them.
What is the trade? What is the trade?
Purpo's now there alongside him. Starting to get a little bit
Holy
worried.
shit.
Chronicle's done well to trade things back into an even scenario.
What?
Okay, Jake. Boaster looking a little bit better. He'll find both
What just happened, man?
I'm out.
already. Sending it through with the Tiger, but there was no
Nice
cover.
pick, man.
There was
That's
nothing,
big.
in fact. Carl
Purple,
just tries to walk back
got
across, not
ult,
expecting that space
no
to be
ult for
taken,
FNATIC.
even though it literally was in the previous
But Dirk
round
is
as
one
well.
away from the showstopper, man.
Snakebite tried to slow them down, but there's counter utility.
Oh,
And
that's-
vulnerable. He has to
holy
peek. A
shit,
nice
man.
shot from Hoodie at least. Has been able to take down Leo. He's bought some time for the rotation. The rest of his teammates barreling in towards the site, but they are all taking
Dirk
so
get this
much
kill.
damage. Lurker comes alive. He's got himself
Not just
all.
get that, man. He got every kill. What the
Every member of
fuck?
FNATIC showing life.
Holy shit. Show me the
Over the
replay,
last
man.
8
Show me his
rounds, they've won
POV.
7. What's that jersey doing in here?
Yeah, going on to the defensive side, a good sign for FNATIC as well. Like you say,
That was
everybody's
nice.
showing up, everyone's having their moment. I like that from Hoodie also. The fact that he waits to the very last second for that nade to be right up
So
close.
good,
and then
man.
he
He's
swings
so
and catches
good,
them off guard.
dude.
They're already thinking, oh, he...
Put a decent position through though already.
Okay, good
Immediate
trade.
opener. Hoodie does manage to find one, and actually Cloud holding as well.
Nice flash, man. Chill
Keep
victory,
things in their
bro.
favor for the moment, Purpo.
They had
You
only
don't want to run through a
guardians.
smoke versus this guy. That's what I'm learning. He'll hit the immediate headshot.
And they destroy FNATIC, man. But Alpha got...
Actually
that's nice,
retrieve
that's
that
nice.
Spike. He's going to dodge the showstopper as well, so that's
He can win this, man. He can win this. Oh, if he gets the orb, he would get the developer speed.
One away from his ult, Mitch, but
Oh, that
other
was
than
close.
doesn't have much to play with at all.
To get that ult online, he'll have to isolate a duel. And even look at the positions that GX are in. It's the same position. They're stacked
Yeah.
up together. This is the right play. No matter what, they should be able to trade and at least get a trade after 2 kills. Alpha
This
would
is
have
hard,
to go
man. This is hard.
insanely
Omen has everything, man.
clear on this. He's dodged the flash for a moment. Caught one. And
Yeah,
that's
that
it.
was pretty hard, man.
Even the flash going a little deeper than I expected. This pistol round could inject those rounds
Okay.
right back towards GX. They were good the first time around. Alpha round 2 before being bitten down. And Durka, he snuck his
Oof,
way
man.
through, but he's
So
a little
strong.
bit late to the party with Alpha down. You don't quite want to be emerging around that corner and end up giving the advantage away, especially
Man, this
with
is
the
a good
damage
game.
done. It's pretty significant. Cloud doesn't have a heal, so
It is
Coutinho's
low.
going to be staying on 47 HP. Still with a nade, still with a flash and a poison orb to work around. The GX will need to find some space. And that means, again, like we saw in the last round, grouping up as 3.
Look where Dirk is, man.
Towards the site.
They've
Getting
just
a
sent the
lot of
Tiger
info.
through mid, so that's already for
Okay,
FNATIC
Chronic is
enough information
rotating.
that now
This is good for
Durka is gonna
FNATIC,
start
man.
pushing
This is
behind.
good for FNATIC.
The puzzle has been figured out by FNATIC, and because of that, when they go pushing into that site, there's going to be 3 different angles that they have to try
Oster
and fight from.
has a
FNATIC
molly.
have the right idea.
Need to buy some time, bro.
And it seems like they're even starting to doubt themselves a little.
Well, that molly through from Boaster comes in with intention. GX know where one player is at least.
Okay, this is good for
21 on
Dirk.
Fatinho has been tagged further
Got
and
the spike,
thrown
nice.
eventually
One
by
victory.
Boaster, and as they get just isolated
Look at
in
Boston,
duels.
man. He's feeling it today, man. 8 to 5.
Already looking like they're leaning towards that B side. 3 players away. The flash is unbelievable.
This is good,
Only
man.
managing to get
This is a
1
good
kill on the
play.
back of it though, but Leo is still fighting.
Look at Leo,
Rolling.
man.
A counter flash finally comes through, but it's too little too
Insane
late.
player.
He's just going to spam his utility.
Insane player. He got this, dude. Nice.
Leo back in
That's
the
my
zone.
boy, bro. Okay, they look like FNATIC is
Running
back,
away with
man.
this.
What in the world was that?
Okay, man. That's what I like to see, man.
Mosh pit ace. That's a first.
That's a
for
new
me.
one. That's a new one.
Seeing a kill with it is rare enough. Well, we had some funny ones.
The first flash that came out of Chronicle, like I think he blinded
Beautiful,
the
man.
entire team. Like that,
Just
that couldn't
beautiful.
have been better
4
times
bullets.
for them. And yeah, it's a good thing the Mosh didn't get the kill because he didn't have the bullet to do it.
Is that a 1 magazine ace?
Man, 11 to 5, my friends. 3 players from FNATIC, Hero and Nate to defend.
Purpo to try and take the space.
Boaster has Molly.
Oh, they can't really do it either with the Mosh through.
30 seconds left.
The Viper slowing them down as well. FNATIC on the rotate. Now 4 players in position. Boaster unspotted
How
towards
will
back.
they plan this, man?
Prime angle
Look at
to
Boaster,
frag
man.
out with 2, but his team have fallen apart. Somehow or another. He's
Oh
only
my
got a couple
God, bro.
bullets left in reserve, but there's only a
Boaster.
few seconds
he's
left.
Molly.
What a performance, man.
The spike was picked up, and it will now be planted. At least the attempt will
He's
be
gonna
there.
get another
Boaster
one, man. I can feel it.
reloaded,
It's
so he's
4K
got
for him.
12 bullets to play with, a few more expended, and Hoodie might have repositioned on the other side, but Boaster was ready.
Man, what a
4
game from
kills for
Boaster,
this man
dude.
as he finally
He's
runs
back,
out of
dude.
ammunition.
FNATIC is back.
We're looking at GX. What can they do to try and make this one competitive? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, call it. Call it. They've already lost 2 players within the first 20 seconds of the round. It's not looking good. The aggressive push is
Man,
coming out.
clean game for FNATIC, man.
Want to bet.
We started good for GX, but then... Okay.
Another
2v2.
foul. That's Leo dropped.
Hoodie has the
No
Viper
ults
split.
left for FNATIC. There were a few to play with, but all
They are
those
playing
players have been
way
dropped.
more
The map control is
comfortable,
gone, and
man.
GX are playing this
And they are
wide.
hitting shots, man. That's the truth.
They know some aggression has to come through. Someone has to try to
Boaster
clear
has
something. Ain't gonna
incredible
solo hold
performance,
each
man.
side.
And that round from
Eventually they'll work
Alpha
together.
with the Guardian, he got 4 kills.
And the A
That
side
was
to
insane,
target.
man.
Viper's Pit online.
Yeah.
Might even be worth using.
Yeah, they might be able to use it just to get them into that after plant. Fall back, especially with the amount of utility that's already been expended by FNATIC. Although saying that, they do still have a couple of snake bites, which is one of the main problems they'd have from this position. Oh no!
Okay, GG.
They spot Chronicle, and he just kills off both without even breaking a sweat. FNATIC come back to EMEA week number 2, and they have just slammed GX into the ground. A 13-5 decimation on a map that historically was great for them.
It was 4-2.
Okay.
13-5. Now we come into
Map
Breeze.
number
I'm
2.
expecting that FNATIC goal to
Breeze,
keep on rolling.
Dark,
Let's see if GX can put a
On
stop to
Yuri
it.
versus
Okay, crash
Vitinho.
online. For Vitinho, I don't think he's got a way out, but he doesn't need
Ooh,
one if he's
start
hopping
on
off like
fire,
that.
my friend.
2 quick kills.
Damn.
And remember, there's an extra element to this strategy with Purpo being there waiting in mid.
Okay,
and Hoodie
man.
waiting in tube has caught Boaster despite
Looking
being
good
caught
for
off guard.
GX.
Not a bad start for the old defensive side.
This is FNATIC map pick.
Bad position to be in. Alright, guys, got to be careful walking out. Alpha's managed to find one, but it is just
Okay,
going to be
man.
the quick trade.
Playing round.
Push already. Coming down though. Vitinho is just going to get...
Oh, Alpha, nice.
Alpha just seems to be the king in this
Again, he
position.
got 2, man.
Back-to-back rounds, he's managed to find a double opener for the team. And if that's a running theme, we could be seeing problems already.
3 this
as he
time,
just
man. 3.
continues his
I
run
think
of
now they
form.
win, man.
They've lost the first 2 rounds. He still
Okay,
managed to get himself.
now they win.
Up until that point, the only kills FNATIC had, and he had 6 of them.
He's not going back. I see. He is 10 HP. This man's still peaking. We're on the verge of an Andalucia flawless. He doesn't give a damn.
Hey, he's had 4 kills in tube in
In 2 rounds.
2 rounds, so you know.
And only one of them where he had a rifle. So yeah, I suppose. Take it, King. Durka, though, being dropped. Potential weapon to be retrieved. No cage. God, you'd love to have a cage here and grab that rifle. I'm not sure what that was gonna do. I'm sure what it did. Absolutely nothing. Boaster's gonna go looking for the rifle himself. Little upgrade on the Guardian. Player up top. For Redguard, the name of the game is Damage. And he's got an opportunity with one down below. There's the weapon drop. He knows that player's there. The swing's coming through. And the
Okay, he
kill
can get
is
the Vandal.
He can get the
Rifle
gun.
retrieved.
Well
That's
done,
a win
Redguard.
for Red.
Durka already getting
Oh,
picked
you're
up.
dead.
He's absolutely screwed. The utility has worked out nicely. Boaster taking a bit of damage, and they've already got the information from Vitinho of where
planted.
Chronicle is. Hasn't really spotted much else. Just gonna have to TP out of there. They're watching for that flank as well. Purpo, I think he's hit the
Very
target.
patiently from
Just as
Purple.
they look away, he's gonna start rounding that corner.
What a fantastic read so far, but FNATIC
He almost got
answer
3,
up
man.
with big kills.
Only Boaster
Vitinho
left.
on his 3rd.
1 victory.
Seems to have locked this one in. The result of
Yeah,
foregone
nothing he can
conclusion
do here,
surely with
man.
Boaster's spot. He can't do anything to deny this defuse, and they know it. Sticking it all the way, and Jake's best hope is to get out of here with the rifle in hand towards the spawn. It allowed the site control, and now Chronicle's ultimate stops that retake utility from coming through, but the recon was already in. They know that he's here. Not that the ult doesn't give that away, and I don't know how he's gonna get out.
Oh my
He's taking
God,
it down
dude.
with him. 2 already before he eventually falls, but he's done his
3v4.
job.
Yeah, he's made it enough time, enough damage that now you see that wraparound coming in from Alpha.
Oh, no.
McCloud will do just that.
Okay,
But he's
2v2.
found another one.
They-
I saw this at the beginning of the round. Boaster is trying to spam through this with an Ares. He's doing
Oh, look at
little
this guy,
tickles of
man.
damage,
Didn't
and they're
work,
just gonna
didn't
defuse
work,
in front
didn't
of him.
work.
They're just sticking it all the
What a
way.
fucking shit
A
round,
little
FNATIC.
bit too far with that one.
Yeah, it's the pistol round setup again. Then not only do you have one player push close, not only do you have Purpo supporting, but you also have Redgar ready to fight on the back of that. It's a very nice setup, but one that they've gone a little bit too aggressively pushing into. Purpo's about to lose his dash.
Nice shots, man. 3K. Get this, kid, get this.
Sticking around.
No?
Cloudburst eventually used to cover his retreat.
Okay,
but
play
look at
safe,
the
man,
setup
play safe.
Again, Redgar coming down to double up on this angle, and Hoodie is ready to drop.
5-1 for GX, my friends.
Grab the info
info's
with the hat off the head, and they almost lose their life for it, but Redgar reacts just in time.
Oh, that whiffy, and it's left on
4K for Purple, man. What a round.
We are seeing big play after big play from the side of GX. Again, this 1-2 punch up close. But they've already managed to find the openers on the other side. Viper's pick going to be put into play. That's actually where the
3v4,
majority
Hoodie
of players
and
are,
Alpha are
but
low HP.
with kills coming in mid, Alpha's now starting to push. They're going to leave Hoodie actually somewhat alone and tagged up. But they now have the information that Alpha's there. The thing is, the full team are now rotating. The A site's going to end up completely clear, but it just depends which way FNATIC decide to go. And I don't blame them for walking towards Alpha. He's basically cleared the site, or at least he thinks he has.
He should swing for info though before they're out. At least I
Yeah, this
thought
can
he
be
might.
a issue.
Instead, it's going to be just a swing in from main, right into the heavy numbers of GX. Quick return though.
Still got a kill, man.
Only Hoodie left, 49 HP. A few of them are low. It's a headshot on Alpha with the follow-up.
Good trade by Liam, man. 7-2.
Oh, we can see Durka. We're on board with him in a different dimension, peering into ours and attempting to find Hoodie. There he is. Unfortunately, that info was already found by Alpha. Hunter's Fury grabs one tag, but 40 HP, never mind. He's down and out. The return of the ultimate, though, is Vitinho now plays on site to rotate a little bit quicker. The flash to... Oh!
What the fuck was that, bro?
He loses that fight. It's anything but pretty. And the advantage now sits towards FNATIC. Hunter's Fury blindly
Man, that hurt my eyes, man.
hoping to find something and getting absolutely nothing. Shot missing for Purpo as well. Everything's going wrong for GX, and they've got the disadvantage to play around. Spike still to be planted, 50 seconds, but the Viper spits the big danger! How is
They
this
whip so hard in this round, man.
Again and
Only
again.
Purple left has to
7
save.
HP. And Purple,
No?
the word save must be racking around this guy's brain, surely.
He's believing, man. He's
No,
believing.
it's not. He's gone out wide into the open. Vitinho
Last round of the half,
finally puts
man.
down an escape, crashes an escape mechanism, but something tells me he's not going to need it. After the few pop-offs from this guy, he has got support as well. Hoodie on his way, Cloud here, and Durka forced back. The initial fight going to Vitinho. The spam's back. Okay, back and forth they go. The updraft at least, get him up above that wall. Chronicle trapped in the corner though. Hasn't really got a way out. Durka and himself have to fight their way through this side.
Okay, look at Alpha, man. He got A for
site
himself.
Taken by Alpha as well. They've secured a plant, and the element of surprise, Tom, it's everything for Alpha. He could go huge here.
Yeah, the thing is, I have a feeling that
They suspect that, man. Yeah, of course.
Because Alpha has been on those hard lurks in the majority of rounds, and again, GX have been very good at sort of grouping up as a unit. They'll definitely know it now. I think Alpha even realizing that he has to try and get ahead of where they'd even predict him to be. Planting. I don't think Neural Theft's going to be a massive benefit at this stage, and any other ults are not even close to being online.
Especially with the trap behind, right? They're hardly going to
one,
push
maybe
down
two players
too,
left?
so there's no point really using
Man,
it.
this is
Nowhere to use it
winnable.
right now.
Oh.
No chance to.
Okay.
Alpha down. Durka
Has a flash?
on the clutch. Flash though is good, and he's gone. 4 for FNATIC. A Red Bull clutch to close
It's the
out
GOAT!
half. And all hope is not lost yet.
This round, it could be the boost that GX need to close out this map.
And he's gone again.
3 players solo for
Durka. He's
Jax,
done
man.
damage, though. It's not being followed up on. 3 versus 4. Redgar and Purpo
Who
sharing
on
a
the
life
flank?
almost.
Nice shot, Leo.
But he's lost his now.
Purple's low,
It's a
Purple's
little bit
low.
more competitive. The
Redgar
numbers
is
even,
low
but
too.
the HP drastically in favor of the FNATIC side. And
Oh,
they're
look at
looking to
this,
group
look at
up.
Vitinho.
The TP used
Has
by
one flash
Vitinho
too.
is near perfect. He has thread the needle. GX now hold the advantage, and the gate crash on its way back through. He can just reunite with his teammates and play this post plant together. Not only that, but Redguard's taking advantage of his low HP with a nasty little spot. He's being caught by Boaster.
God, Boaster, that was insane, bro.
On the way back out. Okay, he slipped through. Purpo barely holding on to life, but he's going to use Vitinho to try to close this one out. The two of them together already sticking to halfway, but the read, the read is perfect by Boaster. He's got one. Baiting him out for the final.
Oh no, nice try, dude.
Only one bullet.
9-4.
The setup, crossfire play, it's already been spotted by Alpha, but they have lost a lot of space. Flash through, he's going to have to hide at the back of this site, and already Chronicle is gone. It's left on Alpha to go huge here in the corner. He's going to find another. Again, the individual doing great, but the trades are there. Guns can be found. Mitch, it's a 3v3.
Yeah, they've already done the work on the side of GX. I like this attack, the flash through the wall. It got them so much space. And now they get to capitalize off those advantages. Sitting down with weapons in hand, ready to take this fight. What was a disadvantageous round is now one that you could argue even favors them.
Yeah.
The utility at a disadvantage. They don't have a lot to fall back on, but with another kill found, it's looking like FNATIC might be in the dirt. 11 seemingly secured and now locked in.
Timeout.
Pretty steep investment from FNATIC. They look to stop GX here and now. The decoy is
They
already
need to stop
to
them.
walk through, but oh no, Dirk is not able to capitalize. It's Boaster instead.
Beautiful shots, Boaster.
3v2,
but Leo is 5
Given
HP.
an opportunity, especially with the remaining players having Guardians. That was the one
Alpha
pistol that was
with
in
a
play.
Guardian is the same
Still,
as
Cloud
him
standing.
having a Vandal,
Redguard
man. He only
alongside
shoots heads anyway,
utility.
so it doesn't
Definitely
matter.
favored to FNATIC at this stage. You've got Chronicle's belt just being put into play. The drone is still available for Cloud, but I'm not sure if there's necessarily a position he'll be able to use this, and I think instead it looks like Redguard's going to be that sacrificial lamb, just looking for the contact. He's already going to manage to find one. The second goes his way as well.
That was a
But
good
now he's
opening,
heading up
man.
against ALFAJER. A Cypher battle that you'd expect to go in Alpha's favor,
Oh
and it
my
will.
god, Alpha.
Just about.
Saving FNATIC, man.
It is just players like Alpha saving
Nice
them.
knife. That's a drone cancelled out completely, but take his drone away, and the man gets angry. 2 quick kills for Cloud, and they're steaming in towards the site. He's
Oh my god, what is this, man?
Lunatic.
What is this guy doing?
Jumping, Fitty gets the kill.
Oh my! Boaster and Alpha left to do it all, and that is a spectacular response from GX. Their initial utility cut off, and it didn't look like there were any struggles there. They're both isolated. Vitinho might take this, but he doesn't have a flash, so he goes all the way into the spawn and then just TP's out.
it safe.
Just a paranoia play, and there is a flank underway from Redguard. In fact, they're going back to clear Vitinho, and they're going to run right into Redguard.
Doesn't even matter. What a
Matter if they're
beautiful
looking
shot
for
by
him.
Redguard,
They'll find
man.
him anyways. He'll sneak his way through the door, and it's as the spike is being planted. Look, they're looking the other way. Alpha picks up one, but the cost is great. Now the ult used for the final pieces
4v2,
of information.
4v1.
This puzzle has come together nicely.
This is GG,
for
man.
GX.
What a
They came
map
into
from
this
GX, dude. We're going to
13-5
map
down
number
on the
3
first
split.
Boaster was fragging out. GX, well, they've done the
Bro.
exact same. Redguard leading the
FNATIC
charge
was
for this squad
fullback,
in
man.
many rounds. Pulling them out of bad positions
honest,
and leaving
GX
FNATIC with
played
only
as a
Chronicle
map
here in a
amazing, man.
1v4.
Well
7
done.
straight rounds needed, and they
GG.
only get the first kill. 13-5. Deja vu. Shu really is on the other foot now, and it's only split that can separate these two teams.
Map number 3, my friends. This will be fun. Dark again on yo,
We'll
dude.
start this one out on the attack side.
Okay,
You can see they're
okay.
using the cage to cross,
Interesting.
but damage is being sustained. A few bullets hit for Cloud. And the decoy planted, but not yet activated. FNATIC ready to follow
Man,
up
this
on the
will be
back of it.
so
Counter
fun.
utility on its way. It looks like GX want to fight ahead of this execute, and that's a cost that they're willing to pay. One player down, the
Really
trade's in, but they're
solo,
not
dude.
finished fighting just yet. Counter flash coming out of the side of Leo, and that has kept them back. The advantage sits with FNATIC, but the damage is done. Someone has to capitalize
Okay,
on
good
it,
start
though.
for FNATIC
Still
now.
room
I'm so
to get an
curious to
immediate
see
punish.
what Darks
But when
will
they
do
see
here,
nothing,
man.
the players move back to middle, give up that control, and now they have to fight for it.
How much, I
FNATIC
guess,
already
this
taken
round?
it. Chronicle able to hold on strong with Vitinho down in the swing from Boaster. Perfectly timed stun is good. Purpo's
Oh, look
in
at
the
Boaster,
open.
man.
No choice but to take
Good
that
to see him
duel, and he's
fragging, man.
lost it. GX, well, they won't be denying this plant, I think. The orb goes to ALFAJER, now just one away from a showstopper.
Spike planted.
Yeah, for the other side, it's, I think, a save. Just the weaponry that they have left for the next round is
Yeah, they need to save.
not enough.
Showstopper was activated, but yet to be used. It's a
No
little
damage.
too deep. There's not really an angle from there where you could find the value. Nade goes through, but most importantly, up goes Boaster.
Oh, look at Leo, bro. That's
How has
insane.
Leo gotten away with a double? Both were headshots, and he knows exactly where Cloud is. Both himself and Chronicle looking to take the fight. And they know
Just
that
keep
player's
the
stuck
crossfire.
in, but you also
That's
know
good.
it's a Sky. Probably, you're going to see some utility fire around. Still both flashes ready for Cloud, but it's a contact play. Leo's ready to swing. Alpha here as well, and neither of them are needed in the first fight. Very clean from Fnatic.
Well played by Fnatic,
Having not
man.
lost a player, I
Redgar
don't
has
think
to
they
save.
will, 'cause Redgar
But
wants
can
to
he?
get out of here. Take your gun out.
He can, he can.
Timeout.
Lack of an information gathering initiator is going to be that space taking. And well, I think that GX may have just gambled on the retake. Now bear in mind, Purple has a showstopper. There's a few ults pretty close by. Paranoia in hand for Boaster to try and find something instead, though it's actually Purple again, winning the duel, gonna bypass the rest of the players. He kills Boaster. Was he on top or did he drop down? I think he dropped down after the aftershock.
He did.
And because of that, he's ended up getting a couple of kills. Durka needs to get back in there. They are just sticking this defuse and it is being held. There is nothing Chronicle can do. Another big round from Purpo. They've had a couple on the board that you could almost solely put down to him. It'll end up being more of a curse. It seems like the rest of the players are getting ready to barrel in off the back of it. They haven't quite been able to capitalize just yet, but Cloud is not long for this world. Hoodie, though, has quickly found trade backs. The time being bought, but still enough for them to get back in onto this to trade from
Look out, man. He's so good, man.
Bringing things home for
I need to see
Fnatic.
his POV, bro.
Just about getting that round over the line. And the back and forth continues, by the way.
Yeah, one for each. Sharing is caring. They're giving rounds over to their opponent. Great attempt from Hoodie. I thought that could be it, just the over-aggression of Fnatic. They get 2 kills, hunting them down. Everybody swinging on the back of the Rolling Thunder, but it had only hit 3 players, and Hoodie up top very nearly punished them.
Committed to this A side right now. There's still 3 players here. Rolling Thunder is available, and it is very well timed.
This is such a
It's
good
gonna
ult, man.
blast out for
But how, bro?
He still gets 2 kills. I don't know how he's managing to pull this off, but even still, there's a
How
fight
did
for
guy do that, man?
Hoodie trying to still stop them. The plant can't be denied, at least for now. But Redgar might be able to take a little bit of extra space.
You make it look beautiful, bro. Dude was a
Hoodie
stun.
up above, but they know exactly where these players are.
The neural theft gave all the information
This is gonna
away.
break GX economy if they lose, man.
GX.
Huge run from Alpha again.
It's going to be tough with the crossfires. Fnatic have set
Alpha
up,
is the
and it's
MVP of the
Boaster to
series
take
so
point
far,
of
man.
Contact. Leo swings to get more, and there's no more to find. For Fnatic, you know, if I was to pick the teams most likely to throw this one away, these kind of leads, it wouldn't be Fnatic. Don't ask me who it is, Tom, because I can already hear that question coming. A little TP in, good control, and Durka has support too, and it's Alpha
I know who
backing
it
him
is,
up,
man.
so of course the kills come through. 2 trades for Alpha, but he might need to do a little bit more. Fatinho goes running
Look at
in
Alpha,
and
man.
running into his death. The spike is down in the open. That's the only advantage here for GX.
I don't know if that was necessary.
Last player standing.
Luckily, again, Purple
Alpha.
is there to bail them out.
1v2,
He's
man.
needed.
Yeah, who else? Who else? I said that maybe
Leo?
Purpo's the best in the server. I would have to eat my words. It was a raise. I just guessed the wrong one. And actually,
Yeah,
30
Purple's
seconds
actually
left.
playing
Timing's
insane
spot
too,
on.
man.
an after plant, almost guaranteed, unless you're going to start seeing GX rotate right about now, and very quickly at that, which, as you can see, they are not. A realization is going to be made that this is going to be a play for the other side of the map, but they are as far away as humanly possible.
10
The
seconds
plant
left.
will be coming through. There's nothing
Purple
that the
has
GX players can do
everything,
about it.
man.
And only now are they going to start this
And
rotation.
Radigar has
Alpha
two
is going to buy
smokes.
such a ridiculous amount of time. I think the only thing that will actually potentially bite him in the back is just how long it's actually going to take them.
Well, I think, you know, from Alpha's position, that plant spot is perfect. He could be in spawn, he could be in heaven, he could be in main, and all of those positions will be viable. For him, though, he's going to take a bit of an uncouth position.
Oh, they
Instead
can
looking to
trade you
take
here,
that
man.
opening fight. This is a man that wants to duel. He doesn't want to win on the clock. He wants to win.
No, they can't, bro. No, they can't, bro. Alpha is insane, dude. Ace for the guy. Holy shit, man.
Fnatic push up to 8.
Man, how can he be so good, man? He's the best player on the server, he's the best player on FNATIC right now,
We're seeing a
man.
Euro on Durka. That's cool. We're seeing Purpo in the team on a race. Yeah,
That's crazy.
pretty cool. We've even got Chronicle's first ever Cypher. Mitch, that's kind
What
of
is
cool.
Purpo doing?
It's awesome.
But the thing I'm most excited about is ALFAJER back on Raze. This man is a tank on this agent. He's a tank on most agents.
Little bit of control found as Alpha goes flying through in the back of the orb. The shot has found nothing. Showstopper. The show is ended
trade.
before it can even fire off for Purpo. Here's
Oh
the
my
spray
God,
from
they can
Chronicle
plant,
for
they
another
can plant.
3 versus 2. This
can
was looking
plant.
dodgy with the time remaining, but just about they've gotten that
Give it
plant
to
in. Losing Durka, but Chronicle and Leo still stand, and that breach utility not online. Leo's a duelist here when he's most fearsome. The player up top will be caught by Chronicle. Only 15.
Double pick, man, beautiful. 93, my friends.
9 rounds on the attacking side.
They are onto that attack. A chance for them to set the pace. A chance for Purpo to be up front. Never mind. Vitinho with his quasi-duelist right now as he takes the lead. And Alpha, I can't believe he's just trying to kill them all off from the top rope. It would have been maybe even more impressive than the ace he got a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, going full Matt Hardy on the play. I respect it, but, well, it hasn't really worked. Chronicle, Durka, and Leo, the last remaining, and it's the A defense that FNATIC have put all their stonks into. Unfortunately, we can see GX are taking it elsewhere. It looks like a plant, almost secured, and, well, honestly, if you're a fan of Valorant, this is how you want to see the pistol round go. FNATIC take it, and we're going on to Series 2 pretty quickly, but for now, GX seem to have bought themselves a lifeline. Unless there's a big performance out of some of these players. Remember, Leo had an ace in the last map, and Durka on the Yoru. There's no stopping him. Chronicle popped off in the previous round as well. There's no shortage of dangers for this attacking side, but the advantage is theirs with the time now ticking away on that Spike's explosion.
Yeah, they're on the clock, that's for sure.
They need this
Aftershock
pistol, man.
available, a stun as well, an
They lose
extra
is GG.
piece available as well for Vitinho, and he has made things so awkward. But the
Whoa.
goes down. It's starting to look a little bit dangerous.
Okay, man, they
Leo
got it, they got
just
it.
with the
9
full
to
swing
4.
available with Leo, and actually they've stunned deep.
Okay, Alpha got first blood, this is good.
Vitinho, I think that was actually an attempted swing to maybe save Purpo. Instead, he's actually gifted his own life over. And this time, actually, they have stuck around.
Okay, got the spike, got the spike.
I don't understand
5v3.
is catching that again and again.
have the spike.
What read goes on in his head? How does he feel and hear
He's
the
up,
breath
man.
of the round like that? The second they turn from the angle, both players looking at heaven as they clear it. I don't think there was any utility, and he steps to give it away, and he just goes, I think I'll check now. They go, oh, there he is, not looking at me. Easy kill, TP out, 5v3. GX just being picked apart
30
piece by
seconds
piece.
left.
They gotta
30
save, they will
seconds
save.
And look at the setup. That is the Spike player at the back right now. They might catch
Oh,
Vitinho.
close.
They're gonna
Oh,
catch
I forgot
Vitinho.
first blood.
That's the Spike down. Then now everything
Oh
is
my
fine.
God,
Wrong.
bro.
It can't go any worse.
this is map point for FNATIC.
It's falling apart.
Last player
It's
standing.
falling
3K
to
for Alpha
pieces.
already.
My God, Hoodie standing
Okay.
against the entire
Map and
might
series
of
point
FNATIC.
for FNATIC,
There
my
was no
friends.
chance.
This is insane.
13-5. The theme of the day, apparently.
Timeout.
Pressure on B will sit firmly in the hands of Chronicle, or on the backs of Chronicle and Leo. The spray is
Oh
gone.
my God, Chronicle!
Showing up with Purpo tag.
2v4.
It's an easy conversion for Leo.
GG!
Goes out for all of them. 13-7. And domination from FNATIC on the final map. We were worried coming into this, but their hands didn't leave the reins from the moment we started.
And turns out FNATIC will just win the maps that they don't pick.